Hello everyone. My topic for this week 4 teaching presentation is phpArrays. So I'm Remilo and from CSE 340 Web Backend Development 1 Section 7. My assigned topic is numeric and associative arrays. So what is an array? An array refers to a data structure storing one or more related types of values in a single variable. An array is a variable that holds more than one value. And arrays are typically described as numeric, as associative, or multidimensional. Regardless of type, you must remember that all values stored in an array have a key that serves as a mechanism for identifying each value in the array. So these are three types of arrays in PHP: the numeric, the associative, and the multidimensional. So topic 1, numeric arrays. Numeric array. It refers to an array with a numeric index. Values are stored and accessed in a linear fashion. So here is an example of an arrays, numeric arrays. It has indexes that start with 0, and it has sizes. And you can see what is inside of the array by using loops. Topic 2, associative arrays. Associative arrays refers to an array with strings as an index. Rather than storing element values in a strict linear index order, this stores them in a combination with key values. As I mentioned, it has a key values. In other programming languages, PHP associative arrays is described as dictionaries because it has a key value that represent each indexes. For example, in this picture, the key chamber has a value of 50, and the key monitor has a value of 75, and the key Ross has a value of 85. So this is the code for associative arrays. So this one is for accessing the indexes. So this is the array. The array is like a variable. In each indexes, it is like a variable. The index always starts with 0. And the values in the index 0 has a value. And this one values has a different sizes in each and different element. It's up on the programmer how to use this array and put values here. So we will proceed some sample coding about numeric and associative arrays. So let's start with numeric. First I will show you the few methods of creating array in PHP. The first one is the numeric array. You can directly creating different values inside the array function. This one, it is a variable name for the array function, and inside the array function has some different values. And you can use loops to see what inside the array function. This one I use the for each loop. And you can use either for each or normal regular for loops. This one I will use that for each loop. So let's see. So this is the value of the array function. As you can see, it is in linear arrangement. Okay. For the second method, it is a direct accessing of the values. Sorry. So this is the second method. As you can see, I've created the variable name and directly to the index 0. The index 0 has a value of first, and so on the 1 and 2. So if we try to print this, we'll see what's inside the array function. So this is the value inside the array. The first, second, and if you try to directly call the array index, so you will see the specific value of each indexes. For the third example, third method of creating array, this one is by using the bracket operator. This one inside the array function starts with index 0 with the value of 6. The index 1 assigning with the value of 2. And this index 2 assigning the integer of 3. So let's print this one out, this third method. So see. For the associative example, it's also very specific, almost the same with the numeric. Let's start with the first method. The first method is almost the same with the numeric. You can assign the key. For example, it has a variable name, so with the key of 1. In the key of 1 has a value of first. And so on, the number 2 has a value of second, the 3 key 3 with the value of third. So you can directly access it with the key. It's up to you whether you use a name or not. But it is based on the key. So this is the value first, second, and third. Just directly first. Almost the same. Very straightforward. This is the second method for the associative arrays. It's almost the same way we can manage that. The difference it has a key value. For the key keeper has a value of 32. For the key Joseph has a value of 14. And for key Sarah has a value of 18. And you can access it with, for example, ages with the key of Joseph. You will get the 14 value. 14. Very easy to understand and straightforward. So, thank you very much for your time and hope you understand my presentation. Goodbye. time. Thank you.